Welcome to Women Talk. I'm Joyce. It's been said that women talk about everything, anything, anytime, and anywhere. Example, two women standing online at their local pharmacy, they began a conversation on the process the pharmacy uses to fill customers' prescriptions. By the time the first one reaches the pharmacy window, they have discussed what each one believes the process should look like, who or whom they should give their recommendations to, as well as why they were on the line in the first place. They also addressed the cost of medication, the reason they were taking the medication, which one had a copay, and the name of their healthcare provider. Welcome to Women Talk. Today presents another opportunity for us women to share experiences. Today's guests are Diana Motley and Artis Sapshin. Before we get to today's topic, let's meet our guests. Artis.
Good morning, Joyce. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good.
Tell us about yourself, Artis, because I know you've been here before.
Yes. I'm a longtime Piscataway resident. I love going to the senior center and enjoying all the programs that are available there. I have two sons and two daughters, and pretty busy.
Okay.
I'm
Diana.
I'm Diana Motley. I'm born and raised in New York City. I moved to New Jersey when I got married in 1985. After I became a widow, I got involved with the Senior Center, and I met up with Joyce. I got involved in Piscataway African American Seniors, and I'm chairperson of Black History, which I've learned a lot by being chairperson. I have one son, and I enjoy the activities in the Senior Center very much.
Okay, so today's topic, things. Yes, things. Things we do, things we like to do, past things, future things, challenging things, our things. You know the phrase, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. Things are a ubiquitous word. It's used all over the world. Dr. Google defines things as an object that one needs not or does not wish to give a specific name to. Merriam, however, defines things as a state of affairs, general or implied, a situation, an event, a circumstance, a possession, or effects. Let's hear what you ladies have to say about things. What are your things? Artis.
What are my things? Well, lately I've been involved with a lot of yard sales because I'm trying to downsize my house. So it's been a lot of work, but I'm trying.
So how do you start this thing, this yard sale?
Well, the first thing you need to do is sort through your belongings, which sometimes can be heart-wrenching because they mean a lot to you, or you remember where you got that item, who gave it to you, should you get rid of it, should you keep it. So, but it takes a lot of downsizing and thought as to whether or not
How do
you
you organize these things?
Well, I usually put them into boxes according to, okay, this is kitchenware, this is just odds and ends, this is sports, and I try to keep them, not for too long, organized, because once you put them out, you put them in different categories, and then at the end, when you pack them up, you're in such a hurry to finish up that you put them anywhere, and then try to sort them out.
I'm asking because I have a lot of things in my garage that I like to get rid of, and I have no idea how to do this.
Okay.
So I'm learning.
Yes.
Diana, what's your thing?
Well, I like to read, and I do volunteer work. At the church, I tutor math, and I work in the food pantry. And before COVID, I was involved in youth ministry. So that's what I like to do. I like to read a wide variety of things. I've been reading a lot of self-help books lately. I read a book about stress wisely, how to be well in an unwell world. And the takeaway from that is that it's okay just to be okay. A lot of times people ask you how you feel, so you always want to say, I'm good, I'm fine. But you know, sometimes it's just okay to be okay. There's no harm in that. You can't be on the mountaintop every day. So that's a good takeaway I got from that book. Okay,
What's
I like
the name
to
of
read.
the book again?
It's Stress Wisely, How to Be Well in an Unwell World.
Sounds like something that we
Nice.
all
Right,
need.
Nice. Well, I don't know. I've never thought about what my thing is.
Right.
However, I am involved in a lot of things, but they come up as natural. But one of the things I think I want to learn to do is to be organized.
Oh.
I recently lost my sister, and in cleaning out her house, helping her husband, I never recognized she was that organized. Long as we grew up, she wasn't organized like that. But I'm learning how organized she was. She has kept everything that has come into her life from, I guess, the time she got married.
Wow.
And it's organized. I mean, every piece of paper, not like you see on TV, these hoarders with all this stuff. Everything is organized and has a place.
Amazing.
I was so impressed at just going. I mean, I've sat with her before in her room and we've gone through looking in her closet, but I never paid attention to how organized she was. Yeah. So I'm trying to get myself organized. But the hardest thing, and you said it, is emotions.
Right.
Because when I go to I'm going to get rid of this stuff and try to organize it because I don't really need all of it, all of a sudden, I need it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't you ever get like that?
Right.
Where all of a sudden, I need that. I can find something to do with that. And so we generally tend to
Keep it.
keep it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you I can remember where I kept it. And I don't know if you're like me, but when you start cleaning up again, you find this thing that you
Couldn't live without.
I know. Thank you. That you forgot about already.
That's right. But it's so important, you can't get rid of it, right?
That's
Very
right.
much so. Very much so. Yes.
I'm the same way. You know, I was talking to artists, and she has yard sales, and I was telling her, I need to get rid of a lot of stuff. But like Joyce, I never get around to getting rid of it because I'll start, and then I say, well, I'll keep it in case I need it later. But later never comes, you know, and it just keeps piling and piling. So I need to get organized also.
A friend gave me a good tip.
Okay.
If you want to do something, you set your timer, whether it's the timer on your stove or on your cell phone.
Okay.
Set it for however much you have. You have 20 minutes, or you have a half hour, you have an hour. You set it. Okay, I'm going to work on this closet for that amount of time.
Okay.
When the timer goes off, take a deep breath. You can stop. You can go out and do something else and say, okay, later on I'll tackle another 20 minutes.
Okay.
Or something like that. So this way, you're doing a little something. I was telling a friend about that in church the other day, and I said, I was so good. I told her, I went to the file cabinet, I was watching TV, I got out my files, I started going through, okay, this is shred, this is throw away, this, I need to recycle. All right. And I said, I just did it for 20 minutes while I was watching that program. She goes, well, I wasn't able to do that. She goes, but I did pick this crate up and I moved it there. I said, but at least you did that one thing.
That's about what I would accomplish.
Yeah, but it was one thing, and that was one thing more than you did yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
I like the theory, but I'm going to tell you, my problem, I can't stop. My 20 minutes would come, okay, so I'm clearing out a closet, right? So my 20 minutes or half hour, because I tend to work in these pods of time. But I can't walk away because it's still sitting there looking at me.
Oh, okay.
So if I start cleaning out a closet or I decide I'm going to tackle an area in my kitchen, once I pull the stuff out, when my clock goes off, I can't just leave the stuff there and walk away.
No.
And I'm not going to devote my day to it.
No.
So my worst, I know I drive my sister crazy because I don't stop. I have to go back and complete the task.
Okay.
I'll convince myself I have to stop. But this side of the brain, it's not finished.
See, I don't have that problem. See, my thing is I'll start it and I'll stop, but then I won't go back. That's the thing. And then it'll be there next week. And I don't want to do it next week. And I keep putting it off and putting it off.
Crazy.
That's my problem.
And that would drive me crazy. I couldn't live with you.
I think,
I have no problem leaving it.
I think what you need to do, though, is start your 20 minutes or whatever it is organized so that you know when you take that out, that piece out of your closet, it's either going to go to recycle, it's going to go over here to Pandora's box, or it's going to go back in your closet. So you have three spaces so that when your timer goes off, you have, okay, so now I have this box, so I can just put it right here. This is going back in the closet. That's finished. This I'm going to take with me. I'll put it in my car. And you can sort of close the door and not be disorganized.
But then I would have to use a small box. Because then I could fill the box and move it, and I'm done.
Right.
But if it's a big box, I'm in trouble because I'm not gonna not make use of all the space in that box.
Well, if you close it off and move it to a little corner, and then the next.
Oh no!
I can do that easily.
See, I can't.
My thing, I have to be consistent. I have to have a consistent schedule. I can't just do it one day and forget about it. I have to have it consistency all through the week.
I see.
Because I'll do it, in that time limit, and then I'll forget about it, and I won't go back to it. So I have to have a consistency all through the week, or through the month. So I'll end up accomplishing it.
Right.
That's my thing.
Right. Yeah.
No, it's like moving the glasses of water and seeing a stain, and you move the water and you see, oh my goodness, I forgot to put the doily down or and so now I have to wipe that, right? So now I have to stop. So if I was cleaning and moving something, I have to go get something else to take care of that.
Right.
But I haven't completed the task.
Right.
I really have to find a way to organize myself. And I like the timer. My doctor actually gave me this years ago when my children were babies. And I would say, my first daughter, I'm waking up in the middle of the night, and I would go, oh, I can't do this. It's just too much, and I'm awake. And he would go, get busy. And I would go, get busy. He would go, get busy. Find something to do.
Yes.
Clean the closet, do this, so that when the baby goes back to sleep, you're tired and you go back to sleep. That worked for a while, but because I can't give up what I'm doing, if I start a task, it must be completed. And time is nothing. That timer can go off, so I tell Alexa, shut up, stop, dismiss. And I'm going to keep doing what I have to do. And I find that it trips me up because I find that I've taken on too much. And can't get it done, or can't get out the house, or wherever I'm supposed to go, and it gnaws at me.
I see. Yeah, I try to complete a task or to a certain point, so that it's not just laying down. But I understand what you're saying, because a lot of times the timer will go off, and I'll go, well, I can give it 20 more minutes, and keep going.
That's right.
But then that's your choice. You know what I mean? But if you know that you need to stop, then you have to do it in such a way that, okay, I'm going to complete this to a certain point in 1 hour, so you need to do it ahead of time.
I think my thing is, I don't like to clean. That's what it is. If it was something I like to do, then I would go back to it and do it. But I don't like to clean.
Right.
So I'll just leave it there
I
and
see.
forget about it.
I see.
But if it was a task that I wanted to do, like writing something for Black History, I go back and complete that
Okay.
because that's what I like to do.
I see.
But cleaning and organizing, I have no problem just leaving it. That's what it is. It's not something I like to do.
Yes, yes.
And it's not
Yeah.
it's not cleaning. It's just putting things back.
Oh, okay.
Is what you're
Yeah.
really saying you don't like to do.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
It's not the task of cleaning. You took it out, you just can't seem to put it back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I know people who are like that. They'll pull it out and they'll start a task and then they're finished. They're finished. And it sits there. Or they're going to come back. They tell themselves they're going to come back and finish it. And it sits there.
That's me.
See?
That's me. It just sits there.
But,
Yeah.
you're the only one that's dealing with it.
Right, right.
So it's not like it's in anybody else's
Yeah, when my
way.
son comes over, he gives me the 3rd degree. He says, "Mom, you need to clean up." You know?
You
And
put that up,
That's
put
what he
it
says.
back.
He say, "I need to help you
Yes,
out." One
get
time he did
cl-
help
and
me
you
out.
got- then you
Right,
have clutter.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he tells me. You had too much clutter.
Clutter.
You know?
And I can't think in clutter. Okay? You got to put it up. And it's interesting because when people come to my house and we may be sitting around laughing and talking, and they have a drink or they have something to eat, the next thing you know, I've taken it and I'm washing the glass. And because I have a huge kitchen, so you can sit in the kitchen and we can laugh and talk, but at the counter, I'm steady moving your stuff. And my daughter, when she's there, she goes, "Would you put that back?" I'm still using it, okay? It's just habit. And part of my problem is I find that I have to keep moving.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
have to keep moving. I cannot be still.
Oh, okay.
And I fight that battle every
Okay.
day
Right,
of
right.
being still. And even if I'm sitting down and I'm on the computer, I've got the TV going.
Okay.
I may have music going quietly. Okay?
Oh my goodness.
And I can work like that. It sparks my creativity. I
Right,
can
right,
work like
right.
that. I can think like that. I just have to keep busy. But I actually
okay.
don't hear what's going on. I don't know.
I do
If
the
you
same
ask
thing.
me what am I looking at or what am I listening to, many times my son will come over, he'll go, "Oh, what's that you're watching?" I say, "I have no idea." Oh no,
I know.
it's noise.
I do the same thing. When I work on the computer,
Yeah.
have the TV on, sometimes I'm playing music, and I don't follow what's going on.
That's
it's just
right.
to have it like background noise while you're working. I do the same thing.
It's noise.
Right, right.
I very rarely have two things on at once. It's either the computer's on or the TV's on or the
Oh,
radio
okay.
music's on. And I very rarely have two things going on.
Wow,
I have
wow.
to focus.
Oh, no.
And even if I'm watching TV, I say, I'm going to watch this movie. And I'll put a movie on, and guess what I pick up? My tablet.
Oh, right, right. I do the
And
same
then
thing.
I can read a book
I do the same
While the
thing.
movie's
I do
while the
same
movie's
thing.
going on.
I do the same thing. Multitasking.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, one time my friend came over. I had a show on TV. I'm listening to the music, and he says, "Well, how can you do two things at once?" I said, "Well, no problem.
That's
you know?
right.
It's easy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just the opposite. I need just one thing. Too much around me, I get.
Okay.
Okay, stop.
I can't have things around me.
Okay.
Objects will drive me crazy.
Oh, okay.
So when you talk about you didn't put it up yet, no, I can't do that.
Oh, okay.
I need to walk into a room that is straight,
Oh no.
Oh boy.
clean.
No, as long as I know what I need, as long as I
not
know where it
inviting
is,
Joyce, are
I don't
we?
have that problem. I don't have that problem.
I'll meet you at the restaurant.
That's right.
Oh
Yes,
my
yes.
gosh. Okay, here's my worst thing, and it's not something I'm proud of. If I came to your house and I walked into your kitchen or room and saw a lot of clutter, I start to,
Clean up.
yeah.
Okay. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome to do that.
Oh, I would drive
Wow,
people crazy.
wow.
My sister, when you would come into her house, and sometimes she'd be in her bedroom, and in order to get we'd go into the bedroom and chat. I'd have to pass through her kitchen. Oh my gosh, if I saw dishes in the sink or pots and pans laying around, I couldn't get to the room.
Oh,
I would literally stop, find something to put on an apron or
wow.
a towel in front of me. I would start washing dishes, putting things up, putting pots and pans where they belong.
yeah, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Wow.
I cannot, and it's a bad habit because some people, look at you like, who do you think you are coming in my house?
I'd give you another apron and tell you to keep going.
Yeah, I'm like that with dishes. At night, I might finish my meal and whatnot, and I might put everything in the sink, and I'll go sit down and I'll watch a little bit of TV, an hour, hour and a half, a couple hours of TV. But before I go to bed,
Oh, yeah.
I will get up.
Oh, I do
and
that.
will
I have to wash dishes. I
wash
can't leave
the
dishes
dishes.
overnight.
No.
I have to do that. Right,
No.
right.
I
I'm
can't
the same
leave
way
dishes.
about that. Yeah.
That's an old childhood thing with,
Right,
with
right.
me. My dad, he used to work nights, so he would come in, and if he saw a cup in the
Oh.
sink, you had to wake up.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
my
you
goodness.
woke up and you had to go and wash that dish, that cup, that pot, whatever it was that was left there, and put it up. Then you could go back to bed.
Wow. Wow.
And so I used to have to cover for my sister because when it was her week to clean the kitchen or do something, she would always leave stuff.
Oh,
Okay? She would always leave stuff. And so my thing would be to get up, because I used to feel so bad when I hear my dad come in at 2 o'clock in the morning and he go, get up. Whose turn was it
Who
to
was
clean
it?
the kitchen? Go finish.
oh,
Okay?
Wow.
that's different. I knew somebody whose husband was like that. He wanted the dishes cleaned
Oh,
out.
definitely.
She used to take everything and hide it
I think that would make me feel bad.
under the sink, and then
Oh,
the next
no.
morning get up and wash it
Oh,
up.
that would make. I would be thinking about that's not
Oh, my
right.
gosh,
That would make me feel
drive me
bad.
crazy.
I couldn't do
I
that.
couldn't go to sleep.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah, I can be extremely exhausted or tired as long as I can put the stuff up
Okay.
properly. I will do it. And today we have dishwashers. So one of the things I've learned to do is I will rinse the dish and put it in the dishwasher. Rinse the cup, but I cannot leave anything in that sink.
Right, right.
And if the dishwasher isn't full enough, then I'll leave it for tomorrow. And I'll turn the dishwasher on in the morning when after breakfast dishes. But I will never leave anything on my sink
Oh no.
or
no.
on top of the stove.
No,
Right,
no,
right.
That's a
that's a
no-no.
no.
Yeah,
no.
that's
I
a
wouldn't do that
no-no.
either.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely.
And I know many people who don't even worry about
No.
that.
No.
So it's very interesting on how we all live and look at the things that we do.
Right. Right.
But yet when I was working and had an office, I could leave clutter all over the place.
Oh,
I could have files here and files here and files here, and my secretary would go, do you know where the so-and-so file is? I go, yes, to the right.
That's
or
it.
to the
I was
left.
saying,
I knew, but I couldn't do that at home. You would
okay.
never.
I was the same way at work. I knew where it was. It looked
That's
junky,
right.
but I knew where everything
That's
was.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want it in the file cabinet because you couldn't function like that.
Right.
You needed to be able to get things quickly. So yeah, but at home, total opposite. Total opposite. Now I got another bad habit. By the side of my bed, I have a pad, pencil,
Oh, no,
paper.
no.
Because if I get an idea in the middle of the night, I can grab it and jot it down.
I couldn't go to sleep that way. I have to put all that stuff away just to be able to relax and go to sleep.
Yeah, well, I don't see this on the floor.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Okay.
It's when I wake up and go, oh, great idea.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can reach down, pick it up, and scribble. Sometimes I can't even remember. Scribbling is so bad.
Right.
Because you're half asleep.
Read what it is.
I can't even remember what the words are. But the bottom line is that's where I throw it.
Okay.
That's where I throw it.
Yeah, I've done that where I've gotten up, like if I'm going on a trip, and if I fall, and I go, oh, I have to remember that. I've gotten up and I've written it down, because by the next morning, it's
Gone out, gone.
It's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sad if you don't do a to-do list. You can't remember what to do.
And then you forget where you put the list.
That's right. Oh, that's even better. And then you make
problem.
another to-do list.
Right.
And then you have several of these lists.
Right.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
pieces
Life.
of paper don't work with me.
No?
That's why I put it on my cell phone.
You know,
'Cause,
somebody else
if I
told
have
me
pieces
that.
of paper, I won't know where I put it.
And somebody
so I
else
put it
told
like
me
in my
that. They
notes
put
thing
it-
on my cell
yeah.
phone. Yeah, right.
My son
Interesting.
keeps trying to tell me to do that, and I go, okay, now tell me again how to do it. My
Right,
technological skills are zip.
Because you got to get used to it.
Yeah.
You got to get used to it.
Right.
Okay, ladies, I'm being told. I can't believe we're out of time
Oh my
already.
goodness.
That was
Oh
fast.
my
That was
goodness,
quick.
this time has gone quickly.
Yes.
But let me tell you, people at home, and to tell us, let's take some time and list our things, because you'd be surprised what categories they fall into. But before we go, I want to thank our guests, our viewers, and I want to thank the PCTV crew. If you have a topic or you wish to participate as a guest, send me an email to colesj7@gmail.com or give me a call at 1-848-264-6735. And remember, women talk about everything, anything, anytime, and anywhere. So ladies, what do you think I should do for my next topic?
Ah,
Your next topic.
wow. Well, you have holidays coming up. How do you spend holidays,
Holidays.
prepare for
Holidays, but next month or this, I'm going to do memories.
Oh,
I did
memories?
memories
Okay.
before. I want to do them again.
There you go.
Memories.